So Kim KW is the first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I ever tried. This one has a square, like a square tip, which usually her matte lipsticks have, but this one is a little bit more glossy. It's a little bit more satiny. It's very comfortable on the lips. The only thing I find with this one is I find the formula can be just a touch patchy, and I just sometimes have to take a couple extra swipes to really make sure that I've completely covered my lips. But once I have it fully on, I think it's a very pretty, flattering, kind of pale nude, and this is one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury shades for the winter. Kim KW may be the first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I ever tried, but Bitch Perfect is the first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I ever fell in love with. It is my absolute favorite kind of neutrally nude shade, not just from her collection, but in general. I love it because I find a lot of neutrally nudes these days tend to pull a little bit gray and a little bit mauve, and I do not like those colors on me. I like warm, kind of sun-kissed, peachy colors, and I love Bitch Perfect, not only for the name, which is great when people are like, what lipstick are you wearing? I'm like, Charlotte Tilbury Bitch Perfect. But I love that it is just a pretty neutral peachy pink. I love the way it complements my complexion, and I have felt this way for a long time, but I honestly believe that Bitch Perfect is going to be the lipstick that I wear on my wedding day. It is comfortable, it's pretty, it's glossy. I just think it's beautiful. I can't gush enough about this lipstick. I know when I finish it, I am going to replace it. And one thing I love doing with this lipstick is topping it off with her Sweet Stiletto lip gloss. So this is the color of the gloss, and as you can see, it's just a nice, again, saturated peachy color. I love this gloss because it's not sticky, my hair doesn't get caught in it, but it just looks beautiful, and I love it partnered with Bitch Perfect. I often will use Pillow Talk liner with it, but for the purposes of this video, I'm not using lip liner because I just want to show you all of the lipstick shades I have. So Kidman's Kiss is in her matte formula, and I love her matte formula because it's not drying. It's one thing I've definitely found in 2017 and was had in 2018. I'm kind of over really matte lipsticks, and I love that her matte lipstick is really just a demi matte. It's very flattering, it's very comfortable. This one does have her classic square tip, and it is embossed with a little kiss mark. And so Kidman's Kiss is again from her Hot Lips collection, just like Kim KW, and this one is definitely more pink. I would describe this as a neutral kind of rose pink. It's very pretty. I think it's a beautiful spring and winter shade, and you're definitely going to see me wearing this a lot more as we head in more into 2018. So this is Penelope Pink, and Penelope Pink is a lot more muted than the other shades. It's the same formula as Bitch Perfect. I call it her satin or her glossy formula, but it's actually called her KISSING, little dot between each letter, her kissing formula, and these lipsticks are great for kissing. And I love Penelope Pink because it is kind of just like a pretty neutral. It's just neutral. It goes with everything. Honestly, the more I do this video, the more I realize I could literally just wear Charlotte lipsticks forever. So Pillow Talk is the name of Charlotte's iconic, perfect neutral lip liner. And so when she released a lipstick to complement it in the same shade, I was so excited. And I believe she released this last Valentine's Day. And I gotta admit, when I first tried it, I was a bit disappointed. It has grown on me. Again, this one has her classic square tip. It's her kind of her matte, semi-matte formula. And it is very pretty and very comfortable. This one does pull a little bit more brown or kind of mauve compared to her other more rosy and pink lipsticks. But again, I think this one is very pretty. And that, my friends, is what happens when you never delete things off your memory card. I have just applied Valentine. Now, Valentine was released last Valentine's Day at about the same time that Pillow Talk was. And where Pillow Talk was matte, Valentine was in the kissing formula, and where Pillow Talk was, I think, a very cool mauvey neutral, like a very classic on-trend kind of neutral. Valentine is very much a pink. As you can see, it's a very pretty pink. I just wish that Pillow Talk had been the one in the kissing formula. If Charlotte were to release Pillow Talk, the exact same color, but instead of the matte formula in the kissing formula, I'd probably buy 25 of them and wear it for the rest of my life. But still, Valentine is a very pretty color. Red Carpet Red is just a very pretty, classic, matte Hollywood red. This is one of my favorite lipsticks, one of my favorite reds for when I'm just kind of getting dressed up or I want something bright or really pretty. And I just love wearing it. I love it for the holidays. I think it just really brightens the complexion. This is in her matte formula with that classic square tip. And yeah, just a beautiful color, as you can see. I don't want to take it off, but I have 4 more to go and I'm running low on battery. So Marilyn is in their kissing formula, and it is actually, I think color-wise, very, 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 very similar to Red Carpet Red. With the obvious difference that it has a glossy finish rather than a matte finish. And I do find this color is a tiny, tiny, tiny bit more brown, rather than I find that Red Carpet Red's more of a true red. But again, a very pretty color, a color I love wearing. So Electric Poppy is a matte fuchsia. It is, again, that square tip, which I did find it rather difficult at first to get used to using the square tip, but once you get used to it, it does work, I promise, if you're new to Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I do like this color. I really don't wear it very often, if we're being completely honest, but it's a very pretty pink, and when I do wear it, I love wearing it in like May, June, especially July. I just didn't really wear it a lot this July because I was on vacation and I didn't bring it with me, but again, a very pretty color. So the Queen is one of my favorite lipsticks by Charlotte Tilbury. It is a beautiful matte berry pinky red shade in that classic square tip, and the reason it's my favorite is not actually the color, although the color is gorgeous, especially in the fall. It's because it was named after Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Now, Charlotte is British, and when I went to have my makeup done at her flagship in London, there's a beautiful portrait of the Queen. Charlotte's a big fan of the Queen. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big monarchist. I love the Queen. I think she's just such an image of stability, and have just like a little piece of something like made for her. It's just like, I met her once. It was incredible. Yeah, I love the Queen. I love this lipstick. I would love to see what the Duchess would look like if she made a lipstick for the Duchess of Cambridge, otherwise known as Kate Middleton. I would buy that in a heartbeat as well. So love this color so much. And my newest Charlotte Tilbury lipstick is Opium Noir. I've never worn it before, so this is going to be my first time putting it on camera. It is matte. It has that square tip. So this is Opium Noir. It's my first time trying it on. I bought it for myself as a Christmas gift in a set on Black Friday that I'm love the set. Anyways, this is Opium Noir. It's beautiful. It feels very comfortable. It is that matte formula that she's so well known for. I did imagine it would be a little bit darker, but I think it is a beautiful shade. This is very much the kind of shade I like to wear in the winter. Just like dark and bold. And anyway, so that is my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick collection. I have 11 of them. I love them. Some of them I purchased, some were sent for PR, others were gifts from friends, but I love my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I love how they look on my vanity in these beautiful rose gold tubes. I love how they feel on my lips. I love how they look on me. I don't think that there's anyone that's a dud. I love them so much. I mean, Bitch Perfect is of course my favorite, but anyways, that is my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick collection. I almost said collaboration. Oh my god, that would be amazing. But anyways, that is my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick collection. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it helps you if you're trying to decide on what colors would look good on you or would suit you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you'd like to see what else I have from Charlotte Tilbury in my collection, I have a lot. But those are my lip products and I love them all. And I think they're beautiful. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful luxury formula. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.